is teed up as rain continues to fall. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception, knowing right here, he's got to play some clean ball.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Staying on the ground here with Chubb. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. On target to Moore. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 40.
Throwing from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Okay, ready?
3rd and just 2 to go.
Number 1, Quentin Johnston. That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
60.
Chubb going for the marker. This gets the 1st and more. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. Tucker able to tack on extra points. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Jackson now to return it. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. Leading them out, someone with a big arm and a field general's mindset, Drake May.
Kate, you watch Drake play this game, and he checks every box you want for a franchise quarterback. Tall, athletic, great arm. Now he's got to take all that wonderful potential into week-to-week productivity.
To the air on first down, May. Buying some time right. Catches May down the right sideline. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, here's May. Can't connect over the middle, it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Third and long for him here. Oh, it's intercepted! Jalen Ramsey! And the Steelers regain possession as he makes the 30th interception of his career. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
The Steeler offense out and ready to go for their second drive. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, he found the route he wanted pretty quickly, Brock, but maybe, I don't know, he telegraphed who he wanted a little too much because that defender... got there just as the ball arrived to force it loose.
Yeah, this is one of those tough moments as an analyst, right? Because you're right, offensively didn't get the job done, but I'm going to give a gold star to the defense. Anytime you make contact and you disrupt that pass, that's a job well done defensively.
Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Brings up a 3rd down.
Here we go.
And 10 yards to go.
70,
Throw here, 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the... Completion, 4th down coming up. The Steelers set to punt it. Willis Waitman will kick it away. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So Seattle retakes the field for their 2nd series. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Much tougher test for the league's rushing leader here in week 2, as they close in on him and handle a loss on that play. Gave away a couple on the 1st down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. On the gun, it's May. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down at the line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
May now on 3rd down. Buys time, rolling right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. 4th down punt from the Seahawks, and that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Takes this in at the 25. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. And their goal is going to be doubling that 7-0 lead they have so far. Motioning left is Johnston. Enough to jump to start the drive. And he manages to find a little traction on that surge field as he fights forward for a couple. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the gun, it's Tracy. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. 3rd down, and they need to get 10.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
Air it out on 3rd. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Fought off the tackle, but runners to the line now. 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. He danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
70,
They are running from the gun with Chubb. He's right forward, halted after a couple of yards. Tackle made by Ernest Jones. 3rd down, they need 7.
It's 3rd and 7.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
3rd and long, they're going to throw.
An 8-yard loss brings up 4th down.
And they will have to boot it away in a little bit. We've arrived at the end of our 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. Everyone's out there, so let's get things restarted. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. The Seahawks offense taking the field now. Things sure have started out rough, and they've stayed that way through 2 drives. Maybe drive number 3 here is where we see this offense get rolling. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. And off to Walker from the gun. Massive hit, so ball's out. Oh, and they pick it up. Time to push for that marker. And he will not get the first, but oh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down. May now from the gun. That one is caught. Horton has it. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. So 20 yards on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things. Separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
At the 45-yard line.
Here's made in the air. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Walker now from the gun. He gets a nice chunk, looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. Throwing now out of the shotgun. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Walker on 1st down. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage. It sets up your play action. And it keeps that defense honest.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. Drifted near that upright, but he gets it to go. And the Seahawks tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback. The Steelers with their offense back out there as Nick Chubb returns to the field. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. They begin the drive with Chubb. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Ready?
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It's caught right side by Freiermuth. And it'll be out. Bounds right along the 40. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
A gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
He's going to throw this one. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind to adjust. That brings up 4th down. Corliss Waitman on the punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. He has it at the 22. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Seahawk offense ready to get going once again. And after watching their passing attack take them the length of the field last drive, Brock, I expect we're probably going to see a heavy dose of the aerial attack again here. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Off the play action, May. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Hey, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick. It's about the better and making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
This is Walker on 2nd. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Give him. On that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
First down from the 42. Throwing is May. That's dropped underneath. Walker. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
May. Complete to Walker on the check down. And this one does not go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Good throw completed by May. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line.
42-yard line.
Here's May again. That's low and bounces short of his man.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Back to the air. It's May. In the hands of his running back, Walker. He takes this forward a little to about the 39. Play brought to an end by Jalen Ramsey. Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on third down. Here he goes, third and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 28. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line.
That's another Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 20.
Here's May on first and 10. Here's a screen out for Walker. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The Seahawks rushing to the line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
To the air yet again, May. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10. Again, it's May. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their third and final timeout. Halfway to the marker, it's second and 5. Throwing again, it's May. And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks. Take the lead just before halftime. Myers to add the PAT.
Jason Myers for the extra point.
Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7.
Steelers 7. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. That's more on the quick slant. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half. Back to throw it. And he's going to let this fly towards the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much.
The rest of the league can wait. We'll see how they're faring later. Our focus, it's on these two teams as we skip halftime and get right back to this contest. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Short kick gathered in at the 15. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So as we get set to begin the third quarter, it's the Seattle offense who's going to be out there first. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. May off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. It's caught by Elijah Arroyo. And what a big play that was on first down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Now an inside give to Walker. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you at first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Back to the line they come, second down. May now from the gun. To the left, he's got Arroyo. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. 5 DBs out there for the Steelers, third down. They give up the gun to Walker. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down. We've set it down from 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Hauled in by Arroyo on the right side. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field. Well, the good part is he did bring that play to a stop. Unfortunately, looks like he got banged up on the tackle. He's in some discomfort out there. Going play action, May. Went right, and that's intercepted. That is Caleb Branshaw. And the Steelers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, first and 10. He's on the ground here, Tracy. And they go the wrong way on this first down. He's sent out a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
He's taken out of bounds.
They break the huddle, it's second down now. Here's a throw. That's to his back, Nick Chubb. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm.
Here's Rocks, that ball's free. And this goes out of bounds. The fumble, not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play.
Come on.
Looking to throw. Gets this one to Fryermuth. And he will not score, but that does set him off, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
45 yards. And the Steelers first down.
Chubb will not score, and he's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
The counter give to Tracy. He runs it across. Touchdown! The Steelers start the second half with some needed points. Tucker on for the extra point. The a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Steelers tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Jackson now to return it. And he gets that one out of bounds in a great spot, just short of the opposing 30.
We know this is the ticket to the field for a whole lot of rookie special teams. It's something that teams every year look for in the draft. And with the new rules, or maybe even that much more, these super athletes who can electrify in returns and turn the smallest lane into one of the biggest plays of the game.
They'll run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, here's May. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Hits his running back. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. He's been as active in the passing game as anyone on this team, and to very good results, Brock.
Yeah, it just feels like, Kate, nobody can cover him. And that's the advantage you have with these elite running backs, these dual threat guys that can run and catch it. A safety can't guard him, a nickelback can't guard him, maybe even a corner's not going to guard this guy today.
First and goal. Here's Charbonnet. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. When it comes into play, 1st and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Back to Charbonnet. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. They only managed 1 on that carry. Now they're going to have 3rd goal from the 5. From the gun, it's May. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Myers' kick is good, and they've taken back the lead.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Complete to DK Metcalf. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. They give inside to Chubb. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only a yard on the play, and that takes us to the end of quarter number 3. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter.
No!
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Set.
They'll run the draw with Chubb. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Come on, come on.
Third and long, they're going to throw. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up fourth down. Their punter making his way out now. And he's going to do the honors for the fourth time today. Fields this at the 19. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. Now Seattle all set to go here on offense. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. The drive will start with a run by Charbonnet. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. Another carry for Charbonnet. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Good rip on first down. That brings up second and 2.
Yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 32-yard line.
Again, it's Charbonnet. He'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Off the play action, May. And that's going to fall incomplete. They wanted to get it right back to him after that run, but no luck on that throw.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
May trying again here on second. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's third down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
May now on third down. That's caught. Here's Arroyo. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
It's a gain of That's another Seahawks. First and goal.
Here's May again. It's a screen pass. Charbonnet. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks make it a 9-point advantage. Zach Charbonnet with the touchdown. Myers gets the point after the go. And the Seahawks make it a 10-point ball game.
Steelers 14. Michael Dixon to kick off for
On
Seattle.
now is Dixon to kick this one away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out. So they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And, Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation. In a state of urgency, got to be a sky high right now.
And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Offensive line, this is second and 4.
Second and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Look into Chubb running left. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
First down, they're going to stick with Chubb. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? He can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10, back to throw. It's caught right side by Fryermuth. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a loss of a yard.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going to try to drop it in, deep right. It's on target to Moore. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count.
Pass interference. Offense.
Such an exciting play. Lost because of that penalty. And this offense now left to think of their next call as they make the long walk back down the field.
Bronco quick.
From the gun on 3rd down. Brought in right side by Moore. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 13 on the play. It's 4th down.
Desperation time here. Forced out to his right. He's going for it himself. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. So we have to pause here. Team officials saw what we did. We've got a Seahawk that is injured out there. They're going to tend to him now. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Starting this drive with a give to Charbonnet. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 45-yard line.
This is Charbonnet heading right. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Charbonnet now up the middle. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Following the play, we have an injured Steeler. The training staff out there to check on him as we take a pause.
Here we go.
On play action, here's May. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
Gain of 7. 1st down, Seattle.
All set to go now from the 35. On the ground, this is Damian Martinez. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Here's May to the air. On the move, headed right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely.
And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Zach Charbonnet with the touchdown. One after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks take a 3-possession lead.
Steelers 14. Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Steelers offense headed out. They're coming off a 4th down try that didn't work in their favor. Let's see how that might affect the approach they take this time out. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second.
Throwing it on second down. Caught by Firemuth. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Their throw, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he will hit this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
That's good for a Steelers first down.
Pass play on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. The incompletion. They come up on 2nd and 10.
It's just 2nd and 10.
Come on.
Throwing it again here. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Trying to set this up quick.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and
Throw here, 3rd down. Seahawks swarming him, and down he goes. Working quickly here.
a loss of 7. It's 4th down.
Hey!
Desperation time here on 4th. Trying to push deep downfield. And again, they drop the interception. This time it's a good thing, though. Much better field position without it. Next to the turnover on downs. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Sign run here for May. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. So the Seahawks take this one on the road. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You played in a lot of these. That is not an easy thing to do what they just did.
And you know what, Kate? You look back, even like the Niners of the 80s, those really good teams, they struggled in these 10 a.m. kickoffs on their body clock. You know who changed it? Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom said enough's enough. If you're good enough and we build up enough talent, we can also end this mystique or this problem of that early kick.
So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.